I feel like sometimes people need to self-reflect and take a step back from the broad perspective of what their life has been. I believe that there is more to this world that is much greater than myself. The energy and passion to want to do more and create is within me. That is why I quit.
Boy, if you don't get
I can't lie, my initial thoughts on this I Quit video was that Kai was the Kanye of streaming, but without the red hat.
Something about when I put this hat on, it made me feel like Superman.
You've got such a strong fan base and huge platform. Playing with the audience and talking about quitting just seems cheap to me. That may work for the little kids, but after an 8-year run, you gotta know that your audience has grown with you. Yeah, I don't think Kai quit streaming. There's too much built up there, there's too much money tied to it, and I think after he's reached new heights last year, it just doesn't make much sense. Throwing everything away for fashion would be crazy, and even Kanye wouldn't throw away his music to pursue other things. But he also knew that music was his path to be a maniac, and he spammed that like he was in a domain expansion.
I made Jesus walk, so I'm never going to hell.
The gaslighting over all of this was pretty hilarious though. You had diehard stans and even some streamers coming out and saying that everybody was upset because Kai was pursuing a passion and bettering himself.
We don't want you to read, bro. We want you to be ignorant and stuck in that box.
Yeah. So, crab in the barrel. We don't want you to accept. We don't want you to expand someone. No, bring your ass back over here. Bring your black ass back over here.
And yeah, there were trolls, but what was the real beef? In my opinion, it all just comes off as performative. Don't get me wrong, I think Kai really wanted to take a break for his mental health. He literally streamed for 30 days straight, and that's after managing the most ambitious streaming event we've ever seen in Streamer University. I'll take his word for it when he says fashion is a passion he wants to pursue, among other things he's probably waiting to share. But brother, did we need that high definition fake deep convo where you made your mom sit on a bunch of dirty rocks? Nah. Like, at least get that poor lady to the beach, or get her a chair or something. Did we need the sewing segments? Nah, bro. Y'all are gonna sit in a room with designers, pick the looks you like, and get those sweatshops running like everyone else in the clothing industry. I imagine there's some kid in a third world country that's just foaming at the mouth seeing this guy take credit for their hard work. Like, come on, you're still Kai Cenat. We don't need the training montage. We don't need the design reveals that make it look like you sat and drew them. You just aren't the underdog. That secret YouTube was a nice touch at first glance, but then you look through the videos and at least half of them are these high production value action cuts. Couldn't even keep up the aesthetic for more than 3 months, huh? And the 3 months is probably the biggest hindrance to this rollout. Instead of taking a real break, you watched some Death Note and decided the best thing for your mental health was to jump into one of the most vicious industries in the world. Filmed this promo in different locations, ran the secret channel, all in the span of 3 months. Yeah, you took the break from streaming, but was it a genuine break, or were you just taking time to work on another advertisement? You're selling the journey, but it doesn't feel like a journey. Now, if you spent just 1 year away, gone completely dark, no content creation, I think you get way more support and a lot less pushback and criticism. Really, you just had a hiatus speedrun. And honestly, I'm gonna need Tagashi to take some notes.
Write that down, write that down!
I am not a Kai Cenat hater. He's a young, successful black man who has navigated fame very successfully despite many hurdles thrown his way. And actually, him trying to expand his vocabulary and improve his speech is pretty commendable to me. That type of dedication to self-improvement should be celebrated.
Congratulations!
And imitated.
Congratulations!
But I'm no Kai Cenat stan either. But if I was, I'd probably say something along the lines of, not everything needs to be advertised. There's room for a more grounded approach without falling back into those corporate habits. And it won't lose you any figures on the clothing line, which is sure to sell out anyway. But what would the fans know? They're not marketing managers, and neither am I. And I'm definitely not worth millions of dollars. I'm just a ninja with an opinion.
I said, can you hold my head for me? Ain't nobody there for me. Don't nobody care for me. If they show me love, that shit was rare to me, rare to me. That shit was rare to me, yeah.
You know, I would love people saying, "Oh, Leafy, come back." I would love to see Leafy come back and try to exist in the landscape today. Like the content that he was making would never fly on YouTube today, and you have to adapt and overcome the fact that like you can't even curse, bro. Like I don't know.